Does anyone watch Garrett Watts? I feel like Garrett Watts, where I like pop in and pop out and randomly make videos. And even though I say I'm going to be consistent, I can't be consistent. Sorry. I feel like Garrett Watts in that regard. Even though he's kind of like embraced now that he's not a regular video guy. Anyway, I'm kind of sort of back. I don't know about this angle. I'm probably going to hate it in post production. Whatever, right? We're here for funsies. I'm here to talk about two books. I've been sort of MIA, but I see all of you. I see all of you commenting and subscribing and all of that. So that is pretty freaking fantastic. And I'm happy to have you here in my little small community where I talk about, murder mystery, all the books, but mainly murder mystery, psychological thrillers, and science fantasy from the points of view of people of color. That's kind of my bag here on this channel. So if that's what you're into, hit the subscribe button, like and share, all that fun stuff that, the influencers are supposed to say. The genre that I'm in today is science fantasy from the point of view of people of color, because I feel like we're lacking in this genre. So when I find them, I scoop them up and I read them. This one is from an author called Hafsa Faizal. Hafsa Faizal, and I hope that I'm saying that correctly. Apologies if I'm not saying that correctly. So, the book is set in the Middle East. So this is not my culture or a culture that I want to appropriate or claim that I know anything about. But I really, really, really enjoyed the book, and the points of view from the Middle East, the descriptions, the bits of culture that are in there. So if that is, something that you are into or something that you want to check out or be exposed to, that's another reason to read this book. I will say right off the bat, if you are looking to get into this series, the two books are called We Hunt the Flame and We Free the Stars. I want to say the tag is like a Sands of Auraria series. But if you're, I will say off the bat that these are two excellent books. I would say the first book is a 4.5 stars and the second book is 5 stars. It follows these two main characters named Nasir and Safina. Nasir is the Sultan's son, and Safina is, which is interesting because I'm calling her Safina because that's how it sounds in the audiobook. Spoiler alert, I listened to the audiobook, girl. You know how it is on this channel. But then when I looked at it in writing, it's Zafina with a Z, but the voice actors definitely made it sound like Safina, but that also could be a cultural nuance that I am not privy to. Any hoodle. I would definitely say 4.5 stars for the first one, 5 stars for the second book. Both of them were excellent reads. It follows Nasir and Safina through their journey to restore magic to their land. Nasir is the Sultan's son, and Safina is a huntress, like someone who is trying to basically from a poorer place, obviously, since Nasir is the Sultan's son, but from a poor place, and she's trying to get food back to her community, and she has been taxed by a witch to help restore magic. But unbeknownst to her, so have all these other people, right? So you follow them through the other people and Safina through the first book, We Hunt the Flame. You follow them through their journey to try to restore magic. They're traveling to this island to get the tools to restore magic. I'll say that without having to spoil some of it for you. And you watch her and Nasir fall in love or in the first book, and make friends and deal with death and family issues. And it's really, 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 Hafsa really writes this so well. So because I'm not normally one for the character building and the the going ons and ons about our emotions in books. That's not normally my bag, but she does this really well, that you really grow with the characters and are invested in their growth and the things that they're talking about, the things they're doing, and the people they're trying to see. It ends up being, something that you want to follow. And she mixes a good amount of the action plot in there too. So it's really well done. You end We Hunt the Flame on like a twist, a shocker, And then you pick back up in We Free the Stars. And what I do like about it is that there's really no huge recap. Like, you jump right back into it. There is no, because I hate when books or even series too on TV like give you like a light recap, so for people who don't read the first one can kind of, if they want to, jump into the second one. Kill that. No. Let's just, for those of us who read the first book, let's jump back in. And if for whatever reason you bought the second book and then didn't read the first book, that's on you, baby girl. Go back and read the first book, right? So it jumps right back in. And this one, it's very, I don't like. This one does have a little bit of cringe, will they, won't they moments that are just become annoying. And then Safina's character becomes like stubborn and obstinate for no reason. I feel like when Nasir is like clearly and very obviously in love with her and will do anything for her. And she's like, no, I'm scared. That part gets really annoying. So there's some will they or won't they, but then there's a lot of action, a lot of plot, and it still has the science fantasy. It still has them hunting down the magic and immortal creatures and people who have magic already born, and like, so the science fantasy, I'm speaking a lot about the family and the relationship building, but the science fantasy is there. Like, there is, witches and switching hearts and immortal lions and like pointy-eared elf creatures. At least that's what it sounds like, but they're not elves. It's but it sounds like an elf. Yeah, really, really cool. Like an evil lion man. If science fantasy for brown people is your thing, you want to check out these two books. I got mine on Libby. We Hunt the Flame had a hefty wait list. It just did. And it is a longer book. So I want to say page-wise, it's like 450, close to 500. And We Free the Stars is longer. So that was I don't remember how long We Hunt the Flame was, but We Free the Stars was a 17-hour book. So that one had a shorter wait, but We Hunt the Flame, I had to wait some weeks for that. So prepare yourself. Or maybe your library is, more inclusive and has more copies, that sort of gig. But yeah, thanks for watching my video. I didn't write any notes for this one, so hopefully this isn't too rambly. But thanks for watching my video. 10 out of 10 recommend that you go read We Hunt the Flame and We Free the Stars by Hafsa Faizal. Excellent reads. You will enjoy them for sure. I'm reading a ton of other stuff, obviously. But I want to say, I finished We Hunt the Flame a while ago. And I just finished We Free the Stars. And the ending was so good, I immediately was like, 5 stars. Gotta tell the girls about this one. So check them out. I'm also reading right now. I'm reading the second book, and I cannot wait to review this one for you because I have some things to say. I'm reading the second Kennedy Ryan book, After Before I Let Go. So I'm reading This Could Be Us from Soledad's point of view, and I am excited to tell you some of the reasons why I dislike it. So like and subscribe. I'll be back. Won't give you a date though, because that backfired the last video. See you soon.